Funding is provided by a grant from New York State Senator Catherine M. Young, representing Western New York's 57th District with a local office in Olean. Funding is provided by a grant from Absolute Care of Westfield, committed to returning the favor to those who spent a lifetime caring for others. Absolute Care is located at 26 Cass Street in Westfield. Dave Cass and Rick Newell provide funding on behalf of the Lakeview Hotel and Restaurant at the docks, located on Water Street near the lake in Mayville. From the Access Channel 5 television studio in Mayville, it's Senior Report with Reed Powers. Senior Report is broadcast live throughout northern Chautauqua County on Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. each week. Call in and share a thought, make a comment, ask a question, or simply wish someone a happy birthday on Chautauqua County's only live call-in senior program. Since 1995, Reed has been bringing viewers hundreds of interesting guests, informing the community on a variety of subjects. Here's the host of the show, Reed Powers.
Good morning, everyone. As you can tell, Reed is not here once again. He's out getting a good suntan somewhere down in the Caribbean, as far as I know, and Reed should be calling in, maybe. We never know about Reed. We kind of leave things open here, so if he calls, we'll have a listen and we'll show you some pictures from his cruise. I understand last time he was heading for Bermuda, but there was some nasty weather down there, and they rerouted them over to the Bahamas. So we'll see where he is today. But Reed's taking a long-deserved vacation with his family and friends, and I'm sure he's well known on the ships by now because he's been doing this for a number of years. So anyways, welcome this morning to the Senior Report. It's a pleasure to be in your homes and living rooms. As I go about the county throughout each week, I'm always impressed by how many people say that they've been watching the show and enjoy it. And so hopefully today you'll be one of those shows for you as well. This is my third week hosting the show, so I guess I get the hat trick. My pleasure to be here, and we have a special guest that we'll be introducing later on. I think you're going to find the show informative. Just a few things I want to share. Coming up today, this morning, this is live now, so it'll be Saturday the 24th? I lose track sometimes when you're retired. Everybody tells me every day is a Saturday now. Today at the Chautauqua Children's Safety Education Village over in Asheville, housed over at the Hughes Educational Center in BOCES. The Safety Village over there is having a big to-do for families. It's a parent expo starting at 10 o'clock and it goes on to about 4. And you might say, what's a parent expo? They've got speakers there, they got brochures, they got presentations for parents on all kinds of things. And one of the things that I'll be involved with later this afternoon, I'll be working with the Masonic Brotherhood that we're going to be doing the Child ID program, where you can bring your grandchildren, your children. It's free of charge. You come in. I have my own music. Short-lived as it was. That was my greatest hits of Irish music there. Where was I? The ID program is free of charge. You come in, you fill out a little form, and you sign it as the parent or guardian. And we take the children and we fingerprint them digitally. There's no ink involved. We take their pictures. We put all the information that you put on the form onto a little disc. So when you leave with your child, you have a small little bitty CD like this, like DVD, and a little picture. And you can use this for purposes in case your child gets lost, or you're at the mall and you say, I can't find my grandson, he took off on me, and well, what does he look like? And you have all this information on this little DVD, or you have a wall-sized picture for identification purposes. I know my son Justin, one time, we were in a Walmart somewhere up towards Syracuse, and we were just shopping around, and we couldn't find him for 15 minutes. Well, he was hiding inside one of those round clothes racks with all the shirts in that. Well, he just popped in there, but we couldn't even describe what he looked like because he didn't have a picture on it. So this is a handy service, and forbidding the circumstances that what might happen, that you really do need the identification for something that's less than pleasant. This is a good service that we have, and you can give it to the police agencies and they can pop the DVD in there and it has all the information. So anyways, today from 10 to 4 at the Stockard Children's Safety Education Village Parent Expo, I think there's a small entry fee, maybe $3-4, and you get all kinds of good information and you get this free child ID program. Okay, also I want to share with you coming up October 15th, if you are from this area, many of you may be familiar, the Westfield Mayville Rotary, which I'm a member of, we are having our annual Gold Rush and steak dinner on October 15th for 6 o'clock, and you have an opportunity to win a variety of prizes, anywhere from, I think it's $10 all the way up to $1,000. And they give out quite a bit of money. It's a great time. It's $30 a person, and you get a steak dinner. You know, it's not like a little chicken wingy type thing or a hamburger, but it's a beautiful steak dinner, and you have an opportunity to win a bunch of money. It goes to a good cause because so much of the money from the Rotary goes right back into our community. But we got a caller here, and I can't imagine who it is. Good morning, caller.
It's a mystery caller.
Well, hello, stranger.
Hello there. Well, we're heading back up home, and I'll be able to take over your desk next Saturday for another 6 months.
It's all yours.
Well, God bless you, John. I appreciate you taking over and doing the job while I was away and giving me a break, and everybody else there who did such a fabulous job.
They've been doing a great job, Reed.
Well, here we are with Jean-Michel Delin. He is the guy who runs this ship. He is the terrific hotel director, and when you go on aboard one of these cruise ships, he is the person that does everything for the passengers. The captain does very little anymore with GPS into the computers. But if there's an emergency, he takes over. That's his real role. And these are unsinkable ships, so who knows? Only in the case of a fire. And I smoked my pipe one year, and I didn't realize that it would set off the alarm. And next thing I knew, 30 seconds later, after the alarm was going, the fire department was at my door.
True confessions of a cruiser. So where are you exactly?
Yes, indeed.
Are you at sea or are you in harbor? Where are you?
We're at sea, and I'll let Jean-Michel tell you where we are and how our progress is going here from Bermuda.
Oh, well, good morning, everyone.
Bonjour.
Yes, we're here. We're back to New York. Almost halfway, but this time it should be about halfway from Bermuda and New York. It seems like lightly cloudy today, but quite a bit of a blue sky, so it's going to be a fantastic day. I see again, made of a lot of activities and relaxing, and for the guests, massages and good food, great food actually, etc., etc.
Yeah. Well, we have quite a team here. I'm not the guy who does all the activities. And I'll let him come on here and say hello to you too. He's a very important person here. And
absolutely.
Introduce yourself, would you please?
Hi, my name is Sinan. I am the cruise director on board the Norwegian Gem. I'm in charge of all the activities and entertainment. And today we are at sea, so it is a busy day. A lot of activities, poolside, sports court, and indoors. And then tonight, of course, we got the game shows, the second City Cast, and we got the Man from Mars performing tonight again.
What's the Man from Mars do?
The Man from Mars is...
I hear it's a great show.
Yeah, it's Cirque du Soleil style acrobatics.
Okay, acrobatics.
Comedy. Yeah, very funny. Very good show. So
sounds like fun.
I'll be hosting that, and then that's the plan for today. And on Gem, yes, I don't know if you enjoy it as well, Reed, but we have... quite an entertainment program.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty well. Sinan takes care of all that. He's from Turkey, and Jean-Michel is from France. We have a true international group here, and it's a fascinating crowd. And some people don't even speak English of the guests here, but it's kind of fun anyway, John. And I hope you have a chance to get out here on the Gem, or at least one of the NCL ships. The food is fabulous. That's the one thing that drives you nuts, is you can have food 24 hours a day, and it's excellent, right? you know what they have.
Of course, yeah, the food is excellent. Well, we have a very wide variety of food, which is, we have two main dining rooms offering two different kind of menu. One is a set menu that's there for the week with some various fares, such as, salmon appetizers, steaks, and seafood. Also, we have a menu that changes also daily, which is different from both main dining rooms. And then, some specialty dining as well. We have a steakhouse, Cagnes, which is wonderful for a beautiful steak. Of course, with the French hotel, you're going to have a French restaurant called Le Bistro. You have,
Spanish.
Well, yes, you have the Tex-Mex, the tequila. Tequila right next to the tapas bar, so you can make a nice combination. Go for a margarita, eat a few tapas, and then head for the little tacos or something.
Right. Restaurant has the Blue Lagoon all night.
And Blue Lagoon is the last one, 24 hours. It's a complimentary place. We have the big buffet as well on the number 12, the Garden Cafe.
Yeah.
That's very expensive. Yesterday we had, I don't know if you went there, Reed. You see the chocolate buffet yesterday?
Yeah.
That was,
he's talking about they do a fabulous chocolate show.
Yeah.
And some of the carvings are knocking on your seat, I'll tell you. And they gave away chocolate to everybody, and it was just fabulous. There's a line that goes all the way around the ship. Everybody wants to see it. So you go down a little late.
Hey, Reed.
And have you enjoyed the teppanyaki? I know it's a very busy place. It's a very limited seat there. And usually you have to book very early because it's usually, pre-booked. And people love it. This teppanyaki is a Japanese style where you have a dinner and a show at the same time. The cook is
sounds great.
Cooking the food in front of you, making.
They make the sushi too.
And they make the fresh sushi on board as well. Yeah. Right. And then you have an Italian restaurant, La Cucina, on the number 12 as well. One of the most fantastic pizza you've ever had.
Hey, Reed, we got
the HD pizza, the pepperoni and good cheese. That's my favorite.
John, you can see it's a food, baby.
Hey, Reed, we got to get going.
Food is actually everything about food,
Yeah.
Food and
so
weather.
Excited.
Yeah.
Those are the two questions you never would ask you when you come back from a cruise,
And a lady,
how was the weather and how was the food?
And a lady's age. You never asked that either.
Yeah, I'm too good of a time over there. Hey, Reed.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to get going, but we have one request. Donald and Jeff and Randy and myself and our guest, you said you have this chocolate thing going, so we want a doggy bag when you get back, buddy.
The funny thing is they won't let you take anything off board when you leave.
Oh, so we got to put up
and
with
nothing back on
leaks.
either.
All right, well, listen, we got to get going, Reed.
That's picture for you.
Well, thanks a lot for putting us on, and it's just been a pleasure chatting with you, and I'll let Jean-Michel say goodbye. He can tell you about his special discount.
Now you got me.
The Reed Powers
We
discount.
look forward to you on board any of the Norwegian vessel. This is Jean-Michel talking from the Norwegian Gym. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Okay.
Signing off from the NCL Norwegian Cruise Lines. Beautiful, Jim. We'll see you next Saturday.
All right,
guys.
Reed, safe travels.
Have a great week yourself, and thanks a lot.
Good to hear from you. Thank you.
job
Goodbye.
you're doing.
Bon voyage. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but there was more words per second in that conversation I could keep up with. Well, as you can tell, Reed's having a great time, and if you haven't cruised before, it is a lot of fun. The nice thing about it, as he was pointing out, is international, and I know like our waiters, one might be from Hungary, one might be from Croatia, another one could be from Italy, the maitre d' could be from France, and you really do get a nice flavor from around the world. Okay, let's get back to our show. I have just a few more things I want to share. Coming up this week is RSVP volunteer recognition, and I'm not exactly sure the dates, but it's coming up in October. I know there's going to be 2 celebrations for the seniors that are part of the RSVP program, the foster grandparents, the folks that work at the food pantries, and all the other programs that are out there. And you may not know this, but my partner Bill Drello, my musical partner, and I are going to be the entertainment for both of those programs coming up here in October. So